You know, last episode, instead of us pounding Winnie's hole, Winnie kind of pounded our hole because we got our butt kicked by this new virus strain, okay? The Blaze strain is tricky. I think that we need to go about it a little differently. Obviously, I did not take, like, the best perk that you can do for it, and it's because we already took it before, so I didn't want to take something we'd already taken, but we may have to mess around and take things that we have not taken, because it's important, I think. We need to do what we can. Now, you're going to look at this and you're going to go, Tyler, something like this is very logical. You can do this, place a single block, and then you have decent potential over here to snag most of this. Yeah, I mean, I think that seems very logical. Using a single block to complete your big lads is always going to be good. And then we can do something like, I mean, ideally you would do this, but there's not actually like a good place to do that. So you're gonna hate this, but I think I'm going to do this, which in the end just heals me to full. And all is good. All is good. What do we got? So avoidant, look, we're going to still, we're gonna still try to not use things we've already used, right? After placing a virus block, inflict physical equal to the number of tiles captured outside the brain board. It's fine, okay? It is. It's fine. Attacks against stun targets multiply the attack output by the stun amount. Here's the problem. I'm not playing attacks, so this is not good either. Once per turn, if you only capture blanks, gain an extra capture. I'm gonna tell you that I think I re-roll this, and I kinda like going spike. Okay? I think this is also good, because we do a lot of pushing and pulling, so movement effects inflict a bleed to each enemy the target moves past. This would allow us to... Although, I don't know, does bleed... When we do our adrenaline amount adds to each instance of physical, but explode is an unblockable damage type. This does not increase explode. I'm gonna start each turn with 2 spike. Okay, and we're gonna see if maybe this is a valid approach to doing things. And I think, therefore, I am. This is not the correct person. We also want to maximize our stuff. I think that this encounter is fine. And we'll see where things go. We can always kill the bag. You're currently hitting me for 4 damage. That's annoying. That's real annoying. I could stun you. And that would be okay. We would do a lot of damage to that little guy. Right now, they're both hitting me on the spikes. So stunning is kind of not the correct idea here. I love this a lot more. They both take the spikes. I lose a chunk of health. But health is a resource, okay? Health is a resource. We can make it happen. Our spikes are here because we get the spikes at the beginning of every turn. Spikes do go away at end of turn, though, which is important to remember. I'm gonna redraw this and hope for, yeah, something like this. Just very simple to keep our stuff. We can always whittle them down, like, really far if we want to, because the spikes will just keep going. If we can build it, this is a defensive build with spikes is really how this is going to go. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, I mean, it's a little messy, but 2 guys die. You take the damage. You're just gonna heal that damage in the next little area, okay? And then this is where we would love to do a stun. I love a stun here. We hit ya. You're now inflicting bleed. I'm going to hit ya. And then ideally, we are going to hit ya. I would take 2 damage. This, I still kill him. This seems fine. This seems very good. Okay, you took 5 damage. It's acceptable. You're looking for defense, okay? This is an instant shield that then gets replaced with a blank tile, which I think is not very good. Counter is also not really what I'm looking for. Feint is very interesting to me. Because removing counter, shield, or barrier from a target, this enables us, if we fight the damn rabbit, which we have to fight, or the hare, I think it's a hare technically, which I think is just a rabbit. Yeah, look, I don't know the difference between animals of the same genus and species. I guess it's not same species, same genus. This is all beside the point, okay? We're getting too ahead of ourselves. I love upgrade here, although trait could be okay. It could be. I kind of like this into this. Into, like, this. And then just, like, snagging a heal. And then this puts us right next to upgrade. We take the upgrade. I don't think that feint is the correct play. I think that adrenaline's completely fine. I think that stun is completely fine. I even think that a shield upgrade is completely fine here. Because if you're running spikes, you get a lot of value out of just having more shield. So it's lame. I mean, I think that it's probably the boringest upgrade that you could have done. But I do think that it's potentially the correct choice. We're going to run for a perk. Because we're now looking for... we want to build a spike build. That part is very true to me. And this guy inflicts 2 physical on turns that I capture exactly 1 shield. Inflict 2 physical on turns you capture exactly 1 shield. So if I captured more, I feel like he would be hitting me, bro. So why is he not hitting me? I think he definitely would hit me. I feel like that this is not... I almost want to test it, right? So I'm... Although I guess if you capture exactly 1 shield action, maybe that's if I just did this. It is. No, it's not, because I'm still just taking 2 damage. Okay, I wanna test this. Do you hit me, bro? You didn't hit me at all. I feel like this ain't doing... this ain't doing what I would expect it to. But maybe I'm just crazy. Give me some shield. Give me some times 2. Why? Now it activates. What? Why does it activate now, man? I mean, this is better. And I still do a chunk of damage. Obviously, I don't think that was, like, the best play that we could have ever done in our life. But... it's fine, and then we'll just hit ya. The trick with this character / virus strain, right, is that we really want to emphasize not taking attacks. But not taking attacks is still like a little spicy in this. This is also like real freaking bad, man. It's really bad. I kind of want to just do this, but we're taking loads of damage. We can pull that forward. It has barrier on it. I think that we kind of don't care. We're gonna hit this guy for 4, and then hopefully we can just kill him here. They're gonna take the spike damage. You could do feint, but that isn't really helping us a lot. We could do this, which at least allows us to get... I mean, that's pretty solid. It's a lot of shield. It's a lot of damage on this guy. And then you just kill him, right? Try to kill him in a logical fashion. Or you kill both of them. Do you drop anything? You don't drop anything. So let's do it like this instead, and then he will die to the spikes. Okay. Was it perfect? No, I think that we're still, like, making some big mistakes. We're looking for a solid defensive... If Spike isn't triggered on a turn, Spike is not removed. Yeah, it's the greatest item of all time. Yeah, it's perfect. We take that. This is a Spike build. This is a Spike build, and we're going to see what we can do with it. Now, you got lots of decent options here, I feel. There's so much max HP floating around. We really don't want to end up at the pain shop. But I do love the idea of, like, This is horrifying, but I like the idea of it. Because it would allow me to... Oh, I can't place that because this thing's incorrect. We could do this. Oh, there's so many options here, though. Because I kind of like this. Yeah, you know what? I really like this. I like this. Then that leads you to being able to do, like, something like this. We get that right back. We could do this to gain max HP. But we're going to do that last to send me to the currency shop. Or you do... I guess this... The virus would probably still go to here. Potentially. I think you just take some resources and a heal. I still love the idea of all this max HP, but we could get it here instead. So yeah, I mean, let's just simply do... You could also try to get this, but this would require us spending a lot of health and a lot of resources. I think just do this, and then do this. We'll take the currency shop. I did tell you I was going to do pendant at the next viable opportunity. But I will tell you that gain one shield multiple times with a repeat is really good. Is really good. You now wear the pendant. Look, man, it's gonna be another day. There's gonna be another day that we do the damn pendant, okay? I'm gonna take this common shield that's repeating. And that way we can get a little bit more juice. This has to be making him long. And then this, I think, is an easy fight. Because us removing counter from this sucker... Well, the counter doesn't even really matter, is I guess, a point here. Stunning him is also a really solid play. Yeah, you know what? Let's stun him for this turn. We get the spikes on. The spikes are going to start to grow now. And that's going to start to be a chunk of damage. Now, you're summoning a little guy. This is going to hit said little guy. And then it's all about pushing these things back. So this hitting him is awesome. Look at the spikes rising. The spikes rising is so good. This is a lot of damage. We're taking not a lot of damage, and we're doing a lot of damage. And I think I love that. Do spikes... Why is this... Oh, because you're hitting me twice, so the spikes activate twice. Oh, now that is some good stuff right there. I think that you take this, man. Two health to basically kill the fight that's a great deal. That's a very good deal. Now, this is not great. It kind of is irrelevant in a lot of ways. So sure, we'll do it. That summons this thing. He is not important to me. Okay. In fact, I'm kind of the opinion, let's just try to hit this guy. Because he's going to attack, and as long as I shield, he dies, and we walk away extremely happy from this fight. That went so fine. That was actually a blessing of a fight. And then you give me an epic spike. Some kind of spike nonsense. Is all things that I have. Start each turn with a counter is solid. Okay. I'm going to reroll. +1 in rage. Amount added to physical. Nope. On taking unblocked physical, gain counter equal to the damage. That seems okay. I still have no idea how to do a lock build. I think there's probably a virus strain that starts with lock, and that's where we can make something happen there. And then, to be honest with you, I love every bit of this. I think. Do we love this? I mean, we really want the event, but this is so much good stuff. So if I do, you know what? If I do this, I take the damage. I heal everything to full. I get all this. And then I claim the event. And we still get the perk. Bonus tiles get applied to adjacent actions and gain instant. I don't think is the right play. +1 heal for each tile captured outside the brain board is decent, but give me a reroll. Convert all shield currently in your deck into barrier actions of the same level. Barrier blocks a whole physical or piercing attack. Yeah. 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 Is good. That is really good. That's really good. So now you're running barrier. That seems amazing. Did we lose the repeat on him? The answer is yes. We also have one barrier exhaust. I guess they fully just changed them into barrier. So this guy being level 2 means that he's upgraded to not have exhaust. Now, what's going on with this guy? This guy was we wanted to just like not kill him, and I full killed him last time. So I'm not really vibing with you. Let's see what we can do. Everybody told me don't kill him, so I'm gonna not kill him. And what do you do? Shields not removed. Incoming physical of 3 or more will be inflicted as piercing. I'll just do the feint. He's hitting me with an oof. Fair enough. I'm not too worried about him. This will just literally kill him. I'm gonna be very careful what we do with our lad here. Just do some feint. He's living a nice life. He's unfortunately now attacking, and in attacking, he's going to just get completely and utterly obliterated. So that's fine. I mean, we blast him off to frickin' Neverland. Is what it is. Let's do this encounter here, although I'm loving the perks. So it is intriguing to just try to run perk. A 9... But, I mean, we benefit from having less people. Although, I don't know. Maybe our build, because of the barrier... You know what? I actually think that this is right. Because barrier kind of makes this somewhat easy. And then you have the spikes. So you're adding tiles to the brain. So you're going to be putting stuff into my hand. I think we're fine with that. Just hit him. Spikes is where we're going to get our value here, because he's going to be taking spike damage a lot. We want to increase our spikes, so we are going to redraw to stun him here. And this is a big play. Because him being stunned means I get more spikes. It makes him now expand me. None of this really matters what we're doing, okay? So just do this. Now we got big boy stuff. You're adding brain to me. I do currently have 2 bleed on me, which is important to remember. And barrier really does not matter here. So in some ways you just want to do like just a basic hit on him. But then this turn is where he's going to take a lot of damage. And all we want to do is get a lot of... We just want to get a lot of barrier. Is this decent? I mean, I'm taking 8 damage. I think that that's not very good. I think that's not very good. But he's taking 34. I think that we might be cooked. I think we might be cooked. Because I'm just not sure that I can do enough damage here. But we'll see. Okay, we'll see. I also don't like any of this. You're my level 2 barrier, so I'm fine with that. The spikes are still the massive play, but this is where we got problems, man. This is where we got problems. Because I can't block all of this. So yeah, I just die. Okay, we gotta remember that we can't fight this guy. Because you gotta have a lot of physical to kill him. Our damage isn't fast enough. Okay. This is, I mean, look, it's learning the enemies. I didn't have him locked in. I thought I was just fighting one dude and we could get away with it. But no, it's not good enough. So let's do this. I mean, look, you restart. You see what you can do. We're gonna grab some currency. We're gonna grab a little juice, and we're gonna start this again. Inflict your spike amount on enemies pulled into the front position. Okay, look, it's It's an idea. Obviously, we gotta make things happen here. We're also gonna try fighting a singular guy again. Because I do think that this will be fine. And he is building crap, which, to be fair, is a little annoying. I'm gonna hit whatever he builds. And now he's hitting 2 to me. I can just block that. We'll kill this. And then he is whistling. Who or what might he be calling? I really don't want him to call anybody. So I think I'm going to stun him and prevent him from doing that. Now he's hitting 2 to everybody again. I think I'm just going to live a nice life and let that rip. And then I'll take the 2 damage to hit you for a nice solid 8. This I'm going to just let the block cycle because it's a crappy block. And then this kills you. I take 2 damage. It's a fine fight. It's a fine fight. I think that's the first time we've killed that guy. And we'll get ourselves a common lad. We're looking for spikes. Physical, including myself, is not good enough. This is not good enough. This is not good enough. Gain a spike instant. It's not great, okay? I mean, it's really not great. But maybe an upgrade, right? Like, maybe this is a good opportunity to go upgrade down here. So let's start working our way down this. Because now you can run this big lad. And then, I mean, I think that I like just a heal and then claim some currency. If we can stack a decent chunk of currency, it could be interesting. This is a gain 2 spike. Then we have the Impaler to do it. I do think that this is not very good. In fact, I'm going to upgrade a shield again. Our last build worked fine, okay? It worked fine. I am going to go currency and perk here. This is Polecat. Summoning a bear trap. Okay. And that's going to be in front. So if I knock you back... Yeah, I understand. We could... I think that you're better off just... I mean, this is like the worst case scenario. This is such a garbage turn. It's such a garbage turn. Okay, bear trap inflicts 8 piercing to the attacker when targeted by a movement. That's really bad for us. Okay, it's actually atrocious. This is a bad scenario. And you plan on fleeing? Okay, no, we ain't letting you flee. Get back to the front, my guy. Now, you ain't in the front position. This is now a good opportunity to stun you. Because you're going to try to summon more things. Now you're thinking. We like you thinking. Thinking is a good position for you to be in. I'm fine doing this. Pull him right back if possible. Like, we want him to always be in the front. Flee if in the back position. You are not in the back position. Do not push this thing. It's obviously a terrible idea to push you. We're just going to do a little damage. We can maybe do more here, though. He will be in the back position if I grapple this forward. So don't do that. Just hit the bear trap. He is not in the back position. He's thinking. Okay. This is fine. We can make this work. We just have to get him into a position where we're grappling him. So grapple him forward. Yeah, grapple him forward. Get back here. You're trying to flee. You will not flee. That will not be happening. Killing him is really annoying, man. Is really annoying. But that's fine. He's thinking. He's thinking again. I'm going to redraw. We're going to do this. He's going to move. We're going to hit that. You're going to try to flee. I can just do this. And he is not going to be in a position to flee. I hit him for a little. He's thinking. We love that. My spikes are back. No matter what, he's leaving. So kill the plants. Now, this is going to be a little bit frustrating, I think. Because he is probably going to try to leave now. And this is technically the back position. God, I feel like we played this about as well as anything could have gone, and we get nothing from it. Okay, that sucks. That sucks so much. Wow, just a waste of a fight. I feel like that sets us back far more than you guys realize, because not getting anything from a fight is brutal. That is brutal. Okay, there's a lot of plays that I like here. I will say that we could try to go pain shop if we wanted to. I do think that just going normal currency shop or even just a trait is better. But I think we have to go kind of big here to try to get a maximum amount of potential stuff. So it would be like this to then run. Oh god, it did not do what I wanted it to. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Okay, this would suck up resources. Let's do it like this. Suck up resources. Do this to snag stuff. Just keep doing this to claim various things. You needed to get resources, man. You needed to get as many resources as possible. And then now you get a trait. Reach is kind of sick on stun, because I can stun 2 people at once. So I think that plays good. You fight the hare again. This is still the correct fight, because we don't need to do physical to him. We kind of just hard counter him. So I like this play. I do think this is a redraw. You can do this to at least put 2 physical on him. And then now he's doing that. We got our spikes. This is where I think, honestly, I love stunning him here. I think this is a great use of stun. He's now stunned for 2 turns. We can redraw to try to snag. It's kind of useless, but that's fine. And then now you got spikes. No matter what, you're taking that spike damage. We would prefer to just let you hit me. And then now you're summoning stuff. We know how the summon goes. We're ready for it. Spawn your little guy. There's your spikes. And we're ready for a good time. We can pull him forward, which would hit him with the spike and do a little bit of damage. But you probably benefit more from doing this and then just being able to push this back on this turn. So it's going to be a simple push him back. I take 1 damage. We're fine with that. Okay, we're fine with that. This is a really important fight for us. I don't think you guys realize how... Because it's an elite fight that I'm basically guaranteed to take very little damage in. Because as long as I'm not stupid, this fight is pretty easy. So this then brings him forward. And then he is, like, extremely dead. He'll be extremely dead on the next turn. But he's extremely dead. Okay. And then your spikes are there, and I just gotta pull you forward. That's a good, clean fight, okay? You grow your brain, you get a lot of things, and you're going to hopefully get an epic out of this with a perk. And what do? On taking unblocked physical, gain spike. I think you gotta do something better, man. If only blanks are captured, it's gotta just be fortified. +1 shield when gaining shield. We gotta take a perk we've already taken to get benefit, okay? It's just that easy. Take this. We love this, man. So much currency, which is actually like a massive, massive play. And then you snag this for sure to get all of that good stuff. And I think that you guarantee getting a perk. We don't need to remove tiles. Our stuff is fine. A spike each time an instant tile activates. That's cool because you're an instant tile. So I think that's completely fine. And we continue our spike build. What the frick is this? The hell is this, man? I'm in cutscenes. This poor gopher. Okay, Perk specimen. Okay, yeah, we got to get that back to the bosses, man. Very, very important. Very important. I love this. I love the opportunity to try to snag a little bit of money here. And a mutation, I need another instant spike or just a spike. I mean, either one is good. What are you doing? Move to the front position, inflict physical. No, I gotta pull you. I gotta pull you the frick up here. Because if I pull you up here, you are less of a concern for me. The problem is that you're not necessarily... No, this is so good, actually. Because I'm going to pull you forward, and then this is going to spread, and it's going to stun you. And it's going to... That's real bad. That's real bad. That's real bad. That did not go the way we wanted it to. Okay, you're doing 2 damage and then leaving. I would like to attempt to block that a little bit. Yeah, that just did not go the way we wanted to. That was extremely bad. You're doing feint, which does not matter to me. I can pull this guy forward to do damage to him. I really want to kill this rock. I know that it's silly. I also think we can do this and we get more value out of this shield. Oh god, it's so painful, man. I'm still taking oh, I don't get the shield because he's fainting me. He's fainting me. You coward. You absolute coward. Okay, this is still fine because you're killing the rock and you're doing damage to these guys. This is then a very, very good opportunity to get damage on this guy. Spikes are doing good stuff. And then you have to kill one of them, man. This will do it. Well, it won't kill him. It won't kill him, but it's still the right play, okay? It was not the right play. Gamers, it was not the right play. Why did it tell me I was fine? Because the frickin'... I think the spread hit... Did the spread hit a different push, which pushed him back? Or something? You coward. You coward. Okay, fine. You got me again. You got me again. I think that we're improving. I do hate that I got this, though, and now we don't know what the hell it does. Okay. Okay. I'll get you next time. That's more Winnie's Hole. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.